What's going on, people? It's Gamefreak and Nintendo back again with another video for your viewing pleasure. Now, obviously, something seems a little bit different. You clicked on this video because, one, you're either subscribed to me and you love checking out my new video, or two, you saw that this isn't a Let's Play. No, you're right, it's not. It's actually a Showdown. It's Pokemon Showdown. If you don't know what it is, it's an online battling simulator for competitive Pokemon. And yeah, we're doing our very first episode of it on our channel. We did have a Wi-Fi battle a while back, and I mean a while back. And I've been thinking, I've been thinking about what I'm going to do for Showdown and Wi-Fi battles, and honestly, you know what, we're just going to do Showdown. I'm going to make it as competitive as I can, and you know what, why not just start off with a bang? I haven't done competitive 6v6 in a very long time. I've been more so focused on VGC rather than competitive 6v6 Smogon singles, but you know, we're going to jump right into it, and I have an OU team that I built around Volcanion. This is a Pokemon that's fairly new, and I'm like, hey, you know what, let's try it. Hey, there's shows on my teams. I don't know why I didn't do that earlier. Anyways, so we have Volcanion here. It's an Assault Vest variant with Steam Rush and Flamethrower, Hidden Power Grass, and Earth Power. Hidden Power Grass for those ground types that want to come in, even though I have Steam Rush, but you know, if it comes into like a Quagsire or a Swampert, something that is 4 times weak to grass. Be awesome. Then we have Ferrothorn, Leech Seed, Stealth Rock, Seed Bomb, and Gyro Ball, especially defensive variant instead of the normal physical, because I have a physically defensive Cresselia following up with that, with Citrus Berry. I know you can't really see all of it, so I'm just going to go ahead and just go ahead and jump into it, and we're going to battle. But I also have Mega Altaria, Thunderous Therian instead of Incarnate and Mamoswine. Now we are going against ST Matthias, who is rocking the Cloyster, which we all know and loves to Shell Smash. Celebi, Magic Bouncing Espeon, probably Mega Venusaur, Klefki, and Kinkilder. So looking at his team, he has, let's see, he has 1, 2 weak to Bug, 1 4 times weakness. Just 1 resistance, no, 2 resistance to Bug. 1 resistance, or 1 weakness to Grass, 1 Electric, 2 resistance to Electric, 2 Dark weaknesses, but only 2 resistances. Regard that. 2 Fire weaknesses, 3 Flying weaknesses, which is awesome. Only 2 Fairy resistances. So we have the Magic Bounce, and we also have Klefki, which always plays in some sort of shenanigans. So, let's see here. I am specially defensive. Honestly, Volcanion seems to have the best lead, except for against the Cloyster, which if it sets up a Shell Smash, it's not the worst thing in the world, because I do have Ferrothorn, which can do a decent amount to it. And then again, there's always okay, or he's gonna leave. Well, that's a little irritating, so let's go ahead and just add another game real quick. Okay. I don't know. But anyways, the gist of this is to try to get 2, maybe 3 battles each video, and every, I believe, 2 weeks I'm going to introduce a new team. Now we're going against Gyarados. Just make sure nothing's gone with that one. No? Okay. Gyarados, who is bringing a very powerful team. You have the Porygon Z, the superior, pretty much all speed here. Which is a little frightening. We definitely don't like the Mega Pidgeot with no guard, the Dragonite there with the multi-scale. Although he does have 1, 2, 3 weaknesses to Ice, and I don't like the Zora Arc because it's hard to tell what's going to happen. But again, we do have the Mega Altaria here, which can do a lot of work, and also we have the Thunderous, which is physical, mostly physical. It does have one form of Volt Switch, so I think I am going to lead off with that as he goes out into the Superior. Which is actually pretty good, because I am going to go ahead and Volt Switch, and I can go right into Ferrothorn here. He's actually going to Dragon Pulse, and we see that he is Life Orb, so it does an okay amount. I am Life Orbed as well, and I believe the best thing we can do is go out into Altaria. It can't hit me with the Dragon Pulse. I resist the you know what? Let's do it. Let's go into Altaria. I know it's kind of early. Let's go ahead and do it and Mega Evolve and go for the Dragon Dance. The only thing I fear is the possible glare. And actually, you know, if he does do that, that's a big issue. So I'm actually going to go into Ferrothorn. as he goes on to Porygon. So that's not actually that bad for me, because now I can go for a Leech Seed. Just set that up. I'm going to check this other match, see if anything's happened. No, he left. Okay. Yep, we're good. So, we have this Porygon here. If he wants to protect a Leech Seed and go out into... Nope. Cool. So, we get a Leech Seed off on this Pidgeot. I know he's going to want to go for a Heat Wave. That's a pretty obvious play. I am especially defensive, but it's 4 times weak and it is a Mega Pidgeot, so I don't think we want to take one of those. So I think the best thing to do is go into Volcanion. I am a Soul Vest. I should be able to take anything this thing wants to do. And he's going to go for the Heat Wave. Yeah, I'm going to eat that up for days. And the Leech Seed is going to give us right back to full HP, which is awesome. And I think I'm going to take this opportunity to switch out into... I want to say Altaria. Actually... I'm going to say Cresselia because I feel like he's going to switch out into... Actually, he's not going to switch out. Okay, I just made a huge misplay. Got a little overzealous. So I'm actually going to go for a Toxic here. He's going to sub up. And if I hit myself, that's not the worst thing. So he's slowly getting taken away because of Leech Seed, which is awesome. And honestly, Volcanion then is the ultimate, is just the best thing to have for this right now. He's going to go for a Roost. Okay. I mean, he can't really do much to me anyway, so I'm just going to go ahead and go for a Flamethrower. Actually, no, I'm going to go for the Steam Eruption. I mean, just in the off chance he wants to go into Dragonite, he's going to go for the Hurricane. Does a huge amount even though I am no guard, which is crazy. And I could probably see him going for another one. So he outspeeds pretty much my entire team. Except for Choice Scarf and Mamoswine, but I can't do that. I'm just going to go for another Steam Eruption. If he wants to set up a set, he's going to go for the Hurricane. He's probably going to get the Confusion here. Does not get the Confusion. So we do get the Steam Eruption off and take out the Mega Pidgeot. The only problem now is that he's probably going to come out into the Dragonite, who's going to set up a free D-Dance. No, he's going to go into Porygon. Okay. I believe I can take one hit from this thing. And I can go straight for a Steam Eruption. He's going to go for the Tri-Attack. No, Choice Specs. Gotta be Choice Specs. So with that information, I am going to go into Ferrothorn, and I'm going to set up my rocks. It's going to go for Tri-Attack. Does 30%. That's gotta be. No doubt. Tri-Attack again. Gets the full para, or it gets the para, not the full para, but the para. And at this point, I know it's a little laggy, and I'm sorry, I have a video rendering right now. So at this point, I can go for a Gyro Ball and do a decent amount of damage to whatever wants to come in, honestly. Gyro Ball should one-shot anything that wants to switch in. Superior, yeah, this should be dead superior here. Yeah, dead. Crit did not matter. I'm pretty sure it did not matter. So we know the Porygon is injured, and everything else is full HP. He could switch into the Zoroark, which if it's Focus Sash, it is gone, which is awesome. As he goes out into the Gengar, I'm just going to go for a Gyro Ball here again. He's going to go for the Flamethrower, so we are dealing with the Zoroark here. I know that for a fact. And since I know we're dealing with the Zoroark, I'm going to go into the Altaria here. Porygon's low enough to where if I set up a Dragon Dance, I should be able to take it out with a return. So he is going to switch and go out into the Porygon. It's going to take a little bit more damage, as I do go ahead and go for this D-Dance here. Alright, is this return going to be enough? It should be. Yes! I think that should give us the win right there, because I outspeed all of his Mons, and I have Earth... Well, I don't have... I mean, I have Earthquake, but I do have Dragon Claw, right? He's going to go into his own Gengar here, and... Oh, wait, sorry, I have only Return. Okay. This is where an issue comes in. I'm gonna still have Cresselia that can take an ice. I can hit an ice beam on the Dragonite. Should be able to take it out. Mamoswine, have Rock Slide, knock off. A superpower on here for the Zoroark. Yeah, let's just go for. I think I can take one hit. So I'm gonna go for a Dragon Dance again. As it goes for a Sludge Wave, no, never mind. That was a terrible play. That was a terrible play on my part. Okay. Gonna go into Thundurus, and I'm just gonna go for a knockoff here. Sludge Wave is gonna take me out from that range too. Oh, okay, I outspeed it though, which is awesome. It was Focus Sash. Okay. So now we have the Zoroark and we have the Dragonite. Dragonite's gonna be a little bit of an issue. Again, I am physically defensive. Best thing I can do is just try to get as much damage off on this thing as I can. So I'm going to go for a Wild Charge. It does a huge amount of damage. Huge amount of damage. As he does go for a Dragon Dance. I feel like he's going to go for a Roost here. So I'm going to go ahead and go for a Volt Switch. He's going to go for the E-Speed. That's fantastic because, like I said, I have this physically defensive Cresselia who should be able to take a +1 Dragon Dance. So let's go ahead and go for the Ice Beam. Dragon Claw. I ate that up. So now we have the Zoroark here. I mean, the only thing I can do is go for Ice Beam. He's going to go for Dark Pulse. It's probably going to take me out. Or Night Daze. I've never seen that move before. We know he's Life Orb, and I am Choice Scarf, so I will outspeed. He does have Flamethrower, which is fine. I can go for Earthquake, and this should take out Zoroark. Yes, it does. So, we got ourselves a win there. GG. And let's go ahead and bring up another one here. So we're going to bring up this last one here because I want to try to have the first one as a little bit of an introduction. It's kind of a tight, small one there. So this guy has bulk on bulk on bulk. So we have the Alakazam, the Conkeldurr, the Amoonguss, the Skarmory, Garchomp, probably Mega Alakazam, and then regular Garchomp, because regular Garchomp is faster, so you want to try to preserve that 102 base speed, and Mega Alakazam is just a huge threat. And then of course we have the Clefable, which is probably unaware. So, seeing that he does have Skarmory, and probably going to lead that, Ferrothorn is probably the best thing I can lead, honestly. I feel like. Cresselia is also pretty good. I think I'm going to lead off with that, as he leads off with Skarmory. And the reason why I did that is because I have Magic Coat on here, okay? He's going to go for Stealth Rock, and I'm going to Magic Coat, I'm going to bounce him right back. That way I don't have to even worry about having Ferrothorn out there. I don't have to worry about any of that. Going to go for the Magic Coat as he goes for Stealth Rock. It's going to bounce him right back. And now I think is a good time to go into Volcanion. Because he's going to either Whirlwind, Brave Bird, or go for Stealth Rock again. He's probably going to go for Stealth Rock again. And I am going to go ahead and go into Volcanion here. Just to go ahead and... Oh, he's going to go straight for Whirlwind. That's fine. Now we have Mamoswine out here. Not the best thing in the world. But I think... if I go for Icicle Crash this turn, it won't be that bad. Let's go ahead and go for Icicle Crash, get some damage off on this thing, try to get a potential flinch, as he does go for his Stealth Rocks here. So I'm just going to go for another Icicle Crash, get some more damage off, because this thing can be a huge threat. As he goes for Spikes, now he's really starting to set up, which is scaring me. Man, this is irritating, because Volcanion is going to take so much damage coming in. So I'm going to go ahead and do it before he gets another layer of Spikes up. Man, my team hurts so bad. He's going to go for Roost, which isn't bad, because as we can see, he is Rocky Helmet. And I'm going to go ahead and go for Flamethrower here. Take this Skarmory out. This one's going to be a little bit tough to come back from, although we do have rocks on his side. Unfortunately, he does have rocks. And now this is where it's going to be awesome, because in case he is Mega Alakazam, I don't want to give him the Water Absorb, so I'm just going to go ahead for Flamethrower. And he's going to go for Thunder Wave. And he gets the full para. Okay, so I feel like he may not be Mega. So I'm going to go for Steam Eruption. If he's Mega, he played me wonderfully. He's going to go for Energy Ball. Doesn't do much. I'm going to go for Steam Eruption. It's going to do a huge amount of damage. Can we get the burn? Do not get the burn. Okay. I'm actually going to go into Ferrothorn now to kind of preserve Volcanion. I know he's really slow, but it could help with the Among Us matchup. He's going to go for Shadow Ball. It doesn't really do much. And now I'm going to go ahead and go for a... honestly, I'm just go for Gyro Ball. He's gonna Thunder Wave me, and I'm gonna get a Gyro Ball off. He's gonna take out the Alakazam here, which is awesome. And at this point, he's probably gonna go into Moongus, which I figured as much. Doesn't seem to be Black Sludge. Gyro Ball will help out a lot against the Clefable, but not really. Volcanion, I can't switch out too much because of the rocks and spikes. So I'm actually just gonna go for Gyro Ball. He's actually running HP Fire. Gyro Ball isn't going to do too much. I got a crit! That's huge. That is really huge. I mean, the Thunder Wave, the Paralysis is definitely helping me by far. So we are able to get the Among Us out of here, which is a huge threat to the team. As now we go into Conkeldurr, which of course is another huge threat. I mean, we do have Cresselia, which can do massive damage to it, and we also have Altaria. So we're just going to go for another Gyro Ball. He's going to go for a Mach Punch, which is pretty obvious. He is hurt by my Rocky Helmet. I'm the Iron Barbs. Is he Life Orb as well? No. And he's not Flame Orb either, so it tells me he's probably Guts. But running probably Assault Vest. So I'm actually going to go out into my... No. I don't think it's going to take it out from that range. I'm going to go into Thundurus here. And I'm going to go for a Volt Switch. Just to get some more. I got another crit. I don't think it really matters because basically what I'm trying to do is get... I'm going to go into Crest here. I'm immune to the spikes. I do have to take some rocks. He's going to go for a Thunder Punch. That's going to do like nothing. And I should be able to outspeed it and go for a Psychic here. Which is awesome. Now, the question is... Okay, so he's going to go into Clefable. I'm going to Magic Coat on the off chance he wants to go for a Toxic. He's just going to Cosmic Power. This is what I was afraid of. He's probably Cosmic Power, Magic Guard. Yeah. I think I might have just lost this one, guys. No, I didn't want to go to that. Crap. He's just going to keep Cosmic Powering, and he's Leftovers as well. That's not good. Yeah, I think we just lost this one. Yep. We just lost this one, guys. God. Magic Guard... Cosmic Power Clefable, it just gets me every time. I mean, I can't, even if I switch out, it doesn't matter. It's going to get another one up, and it just, yeah, that's going to have to be game, guys. Man. That's terrible. Stored Power, resisted, I can take that. I really wish Stored Power would remove the stats after you use it, because, I mean, honestly, it is what it is. Oh, man. Thought we were going to get this one too. I mean, he's not doing any considerable amount of damage, even though I'm even physically defensive. So it's not the worst thing in the world. But it is. God, it's terrible still. Cosmic Power, Clefable. Oh, how I hate thee. Okay, how am I gonna do this? Let's go into Thundurus, and let's knock off these Leftovers. Gonna take a Moonblast, or stored power rather. Gotta be kidding me! I lose to a freaking Clefable, man. Yeah. I lose to a freaking Clefable. There's a reason why this thing's an OU, and this is exactly why. Alright, the only thing I can do is just Mega Evolve and go for a return. And try to do crit. It's still not going to be able to take it out, but... No, look at that. It's terrible. It's going to Wish. I got the crit! I got the crit. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Can I live in EQ? I gotta go for a Dragon Dance. I already outsped it. Outrage, I'm immune to that. What are you doing? Oh man, oh man, oh man. We just pulled that one out. That crit mattered. But you know what? I'm not gonna... Hey, that's what he gets for playing with gimmicks like that. I mean, that's a really lame strategy. But, hey. So... If you guys enjoyed this little first session of Showdown battling, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button down below. If you didn't, go ahead and hit the thumbs down button down below. Let me know in the comment section below why or why not you may have enjoyed this video. And if you really enjoyed it and you're excited to see more of these in the future, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. You won't... Wow, really? You won't regret it. I just had a brain fart, forgot the word. But anyways, guys, that's all I got. That's all the time I have for you today. This is Scruffy Scraggy, signing out.